Hi, and welcome to another episode of Eyes Wide Open. Continuing on from last episode. In last episode, we talked about the history of the claim of the Jewish people to the land of Israel and the history of the Holy Temple. And the takeaway from yesterday's episode is that the Jewish people have existed throughout history in one of two spiritual states. There's our most natural and most whole state, and that is when we are in the land of Israel with a Jewish king and with a holy temple. On a spiritual level, when that happens, when all those criteria are met, all the Jewish people in the land of Israel, having a king and having a holy temple, we are able to fulfill all 613 commandments, because a lot of those commandments are associated with entire Jewish people being Israel, or at least a majority, with there being a king and with there being a temple. And then there's a wholly unnatural state, which we are currently in, which is a state of exile. In a state of exile, we don't have a king, we don't have a temple, we don't all live in Israel, and we cannot fulfill even over half of the 613 commandments. As we talked about in one of the first episodes, the state of exile is an aberration. To be not in a state of exile is the most natural thing. It's not an accomplishment. The accomplishment is for God to force us into a state of exile. And the key takeaway is this: one of the primary things Mashiach will accomplish, or one of the primary themes behind Mashiach, is a returning of the Jewish people to their most natural state, a return of the Jewish people to their state of being in the land of Israel, having a king, having the Holy Temple, and therefore having a fully fledged and fully expressed relationship with God, when we can keep all 613 commandments.